Oh my god, the recording's in progress.
Got it.
Oh me, oh my.
How exciting, guys.
What a wonderful time.
Packcast number 32.
Work it like a stripper.
32.
Even though
Logan, you
you're not a
recording?
stripper.
Not yet. Trying to make sure that I have room.
It's the rush, Jacob.
He's got better things to do than hang out with us.
I know, right? Oh well, you're stuck here with us for the rest of
Listen,
the
I've
night.
been sitting here in this Zoom room for 20 minutes and we haven't talked about shit, okay?
Well, I said 8 at the latest. We said 8 at the latest, so.
I thought we said 7.
Well, we said 8,
At the
and then I
latest,
said 7.
You did say 7.
because I have to take public transportation to get home.
Said gonna send the Zoom at 7. Said
Yeah.
that.
Well, that was Logan.
That was Logan.
I did
Dropped-
say that.
Dropped
did say
balls
that.
and jumped guns.
Dropped balls and jumped guns is the name of this pack.
No, it's not. That
Oh,
has
dear.
nothing to do with what we're actually talking about today.
But
I know, it's so good.
all right, whatever. We'll see.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Packcast. I'm Jeremy Suarez.
I'm Jacob Wade.
I'm Logan Riley Bruner. I'm back.
Yep, Logan's back.
Yay.
Logan was gone for a week and now he's back. Welcome back, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where you been?
I was making a movie with our friends over at Capgun.
Whoa.
Yeah. Cameron Spector, Marcus Troy, collective member.
Hey, hey.
We got to do a little movie together, so keep an eye out for that. Go check out Capgun. They're doing cool things.
Very
We're
wonderful.
excited to partner with them in the future.
Can you give us any details about the movie?
It is about a young man learning what it means to be an adult.
Sounds right up our
A
alley.
coming of age story.
Very coming of age, yeah. Short film. I got to work with some really awesome people. I don't want to give too much away.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Keep
Is there
it
anything?
simple.
Is there
Yeah.
anything else that we need to clean around the house?
We were in studio today making some stuff that's coming out next week. We officially
Okay.
announced it, actually. Season 2 of the interviews. We're
Yay.
working on those in studio today. So keep an eye out. Coming out tomorrow when this fucking shows up. Interview 1 tomorrow. Also, as announced on Saturday, the acoustic cover's coming back in 2 weeks. Take a look at that little playlist there on YouTube. We'll link it down below. We linked it on all the things over the weekend. I'm very excited about season 2. But we want to look back and be proud of season 1 because we really loved what we did.
Are the viewers able to watch season 1 of the acoustic covers on YouTube now?
Not yet,
Not yet. Okay.
but maybe keep an eye on our Instagram and our Facebook over the weekend.
Okay. I like the way
Maybe.
that sounds. I like
Yeah.
the way that sounds.
Just maybe skid out Saturday, maybe around like noonish. If you check our Instagram, you might find a little surprise. So just go check that out.
I like the sound of that.
Man, who doesn't love a good surprise?
A good Saturday surprise.
A good Saturday surprise. Well, let me tell you something. I was surprised yesterday at the Sony showcase.
Where are you now?
where
Nice transition.
Thanks. Where they announced a bunch of new games.
I didn't see this PlayStation showcase, so I would like
But
to.
what did you hear?
Oh, what did I hear?
Yeah, what'd you hear? Second hand, third hand? I don't know how many hands have
Secondhand
passed
internet-
through
I heard
information.
about a handful of games. Okay?
A handful of games.
A handful of games. 3 that really stuck with me
Mm.
in particular
Mhm.
were God of War Ragnarok.
Oh, God of War Ragnarok. It looks so good. Our
Yeah.
little boy Atreus is all grown up.
Ah, and voiced by that kid from mid-90s.
Oh, the main character?
Yes,
Really?
yes,
Oh my gosh.
yes.
Oh, so it's not the same voice from the last game, but like a little bit older.
A
I
little
think
bit
so.
older.
I don't think he played him in the first game. Not
Okay.
Me
first,
either.
but I shouldn't call it the first game, but like.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I agree with you. You sent me a text that said that you liked Thor's character design.
Love
Yeah.
it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Big and burly, belly showing, hammer wielding. I love his line. First of all, his voice actor, just the voice of Thor in the trailer sounds so cool. He like goes up to Kratos and he's like, "Are you a calm and patient man? You look like a calm and patient man." And I'm like, "No, he ain't." Maybe he is now, but he used to not be.
Yeah.
No.
Still no release date on God of War. It decided to not show any sort of release window at the end of it. That's fine. You know, I think a lot of companies
We got
are
a backlog of games to play.
not even that. A lot of companies, I think, are very wary after a little game called Cyberpunk 2077 came out unfinished. So I think studios are just being like, listen, we're going to make the game. And when we're ready, capital READY, then we'll announce a date.
I like the sound of that. I also heard about a few Marvel games.
Oh my goodness. What did you hear about?
The two that I'm most excited about are Spider-Man 2.
Oh, everyone knew it was going to happen.
Of course, yeah. I honestly, I was considering Miles Morales Spider-Man 2, but no, it's the same game.
It's just
still Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 2 with both Spider-Men. Venom seems to be one of our main antagonists because there's someone talking with a very Eastern European Russian accent to Venom, and they might be Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, I'm thinking Kraven the Hunter or Loba.
Ooh, Lobo. That's a good suggestion. I think that would work really well with Venom since they're both kind of like more supernatural, dark characters.
And they're both anti-heroes, whereas Kraven is kind of like a pure villain.
Is there any chance, since we have both Peter Parker and Miles Morales, is there any chance that Spider-Man 2 is 2 players? Swing around New York City with a friend? Anyone?
Please? Drop in, drop out co-op?
That would be a dope addition.
Come on, let's get that spider bread. And right now, our release window for Spider-Man 2 is 2023. So we have a ways away, but that's because something else might come out before that. Jacob, what was the other Marvel game that you heard about?
The other one that really stuck with me was Wolverine.
Oh my goodness! Who saw it coming?
Not me. Not I.
Possibly saw it coming. We are getting a Sony exclusive Wolverine game by Insomniac Studios. We know nothing about the game besides it's probably going to be single player and you're going to be playing as Logan, aka Wolverine. Not the Logan that we know and love. No, a burlier, more blood hungry Logan. No,
I think it's going to be fun. I'm curious about I'm curious about what kind of game it's going to be. If it's going to be open world, kind of like the Spider-Man game, or if they're going to go pure like single player, kind of more Jedi Fallen Order, more like explore the area, but then like jump out of it using the like X-Jet. Is he an X-Men in this? Is he solo? I think there's a lot of questions to still be answered, and I am quite curious.
Just going off the 20-second trailer, he looks solo because, he's in a bar and drinking with a cowboy hat on and kind of just left to his own devices.
That might just be the beginning, though, man. We might be getting like him entering the X-Men.
I don't know. Just looking at the details of the wrinkles and his arm hair. Yes, I am overanalyzing this 30-second cinematic trailer that is not representative of the final game whatsoever. Just looking at it, it seems like we might be getting like an older Logan. Like we're not going to be getting like young, fresh out the adamantine box Logan. Looks like we're getting like old man Logan, maybe. I don't know.
The other Marvel games were Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm
not that excited for it.
I texted Jeremy during the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy and wrote, I would have absolutely loved this game when I was 14.
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
For me, it's weird that they're making a Guardians of the Galaxy game, but you only get to play as Star-Lord.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
We were just talking about him earlier today.
Just call it Star-Lord at that point. It's also like, oh, okay, Square Enix, you can work on this entirely separate Marvel video game, but you can't make your Avengers game better.
Yeah.
We don't talk about the Avengers game.
Someone said it, not me, but someone said it.
Do better, Square Enix.
There we go.
Do better, Square Enix. But I mean, let's put aside the games that don't look that good and let's talk about the games that look really good. Specifically for me, I gotta say, I've been waiting a very long time to be able to pick up a copy of Alan Wake again
Oh
and go
my
back
gosh.
to Bright Falls. And you know what?
am so excited.
Remedy Entertainment, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have been waiting for a remake of this game since I first played it back in high school. And oh my goodness, I am buying it day one to play it. I am so excited.
I have to agree with you, Logan. I am also going to buy that baby day one because I never got the chance to play Alan Wake.
Oh, so
and
good.
I've only heard good things about it. And since then, Remedy Entertainment has been killing it in the game industry.
At the time I played it, at least, Alan Wake was the game you got for free with your Xbox 360.
Lucky.
There was a download code and you downloaded Alan Wake, and I never played it. And then finally I was like, whatever, I'm just going to try Alan Wake. And I loved it. And then since then, Remedy did Control, which was an absolutely beautiful, phenomenal game. Alan Wake American Nightmare was a great little spin-off.
And Quantum Break is the other game that you forgot was named.
I didn't play Quantum Break, so I can't really comment on it.
No one did.
Anyway, I'm very excited to play the Alan Wake remaster. It was one of my favorite games, and it's just to go back to Bright Falls is going to be an absolute blast. So,
speaking of
very
remasters, we're also getting Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake. Some game publishers have put KOTOR, as it's called in the community, at the top of their best Star Wars video games ever. And Knights of the Old Republic is a pretty old Star Wars MMO RPG in which you create your own Jedi or Sith, and you gain light side powers, dark side powers. You can choose your own path. Are you going to be neutral? Are you going to be full Sith? What are you going to do, Jacob? Sith or Jedi?
I'd pick Jedi.
Logan, Sith or Jedi?
Let the darkness consume you.
Honestly, I'm hungry for some darkness. Let's force choke a bitch.
There's a lot of games coming out in the future.
Yeah.
That I'm excited about, and I just want to quickly scroll through.
Yeah.
Well, Project Eve looked really cool. It's like a hack and slash Bayonetta type of game, made by some sort of Chinese developers. Chinese video game developers are on the up and up recently. Honestly, I'm here for it.
Yes, they are.
There's Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that looked so good.
Forspoken, which is like modern day girl gets sent to weird ancient magical fantasy world and
Love
open
those.
world and lots of traversal and looks really, really cool. And I'm going to play that.
Have you guys heard of Elden Ring by Game of Thrones?
Yeah, George R. R. Martin and
Bandai.
From Software, from the makers of Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Demon Souls.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. I'm excited for the game from the Vampire Masquerade series. I think it's called like Blood
Hunt.
Blood Hunt, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like faction, vampire hunting, kind of Assassin's Creed meets like, I'd say almost like
Battle Royale.
Valorant, like kind of that like team-based, objective-based gameplay, except 3 teams instead of 2. So I don't even know what to compare that to. It's going to be fun.
And of course, who isn't excited for the third coming of Grand Theft Auto 5?
Oh, please.
Come
How
on,
many years-
guys.
How many years has it been?
I'm excited to play
A long
Grand Theft
time.
Auto Online on the PS5, but yeah, can we get a new Grand Theft Auto game?
Or
Oh,
literally
God.
any new game, Rockstar. Come on.
Anyway, I'm excited for Stray.
Yeah, Stray.
I'm excited for Lord of the Rings Gollum.
Yes. While those two were not shown off yesterday, I am excited for those games.
Yes. I'm looking forward to the new open world Star Wars game coming out.
Yeah, whenever that's announced.
Whenever that comes out, I'm looking forward to Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot that game existed.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
a
looking
lot of
forward
cool
to
stuff coming out.
Indiana Jones,
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for that.
Lucasfilms games, and Bethesda.
I love
Game.
Indiana Jones.
You should check it out, Jeremy. It's actually very good.
The game or the movie?
The movies.
I've seen the movies.
Oh, they're good. Yeah. Project 007.
Yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
Elder Scrolls 6, whenever that comes out, although
Uh,
it'll probably be Microsoft only.
It is Microsoft only.
Honestly, Sony's kind of winning the console war still, so I'm not really concerned. There's a lot of really great stuff that they're releasing and that they talked about releasing. They've got so much first party content that it's a little unfair at this point. If Microsoft wants Elder Scrolls 6, then that is a sacrifice I'm willing to go through to play games like Infamous and Insomniac's Wolverine.
Honestly, I think at some point I'll get a dirt cheap Xbox Series S just to play Elder Scrolls.
Nice.
It's an Elder Scrolls machine. It's a Bethesda machine.
Nice.
A Bethesda box.
The Bethesda box, exactly. Because there's also Starfield, which is like their Elder Scrolls but in space. And that sounds cool. They showed one last trailer for Deathloop. I'm excited for Deathloop. It's one of the last Bethesda games coming out. First person shooter puzzle.
I'm so
time
worried.
loop game. You're so worried about
strategy
Deathloop?
game.
Because it's just been so hyped so much. It's one of those like,
I don't think
okay,
see, it's weird. I feel like
Deathloop.
Deathloop suffers from over marketing, but not over hype.
I feel like it's moving into overhype.
I don't know about that.
I
I haven't been like it
Hearing
hasn't been
about
shoved down my throat.
Yeah.
I
I feel like
every conference I watch, I hear about it.
I feel like they try to hype us up, but we're not as excited about Deathloop as they are.
I feel like
Yeah.
we were. That's the thing, is that everyone was like, Deathloop looks so good. And then like 6 months passed and everyone was like, Deathloop still looks cool, but when's it coming out?
No, it's coming out this week, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pivoting from games to movies.
Whoop.
Movies coming out this week. I watched a bunch of trailers for it. We have Night Books, which is written by Mickey Daughtry and Tobias Iconis. Kristen Ritter stars in it, about a boy obsessed with scary stories who gets imprisoned by a witch in a house. It looks very quarantine movie, very like small cast.
It looks like 101 Arabian Nights, but spooky.
But spooky, yeah, with a witch. It looks like a Disney Channel original Halloween movie, and I'm so down for that.
And it's not Disney. That's important.
It's Netflix. For the two of you, and something that I think we'll probably end up sitting down and watching together, we have Schumacher, directed by Hans Bruno Kamertons, Vanessa Knocker and Michael Wetch, of course, about the great Michael Schumacher.
Who's that?
The Formula One driver, of course.
Oh,
Raced for Ferrari's son, Mick Schumacher, currently racing for Haas.
and he's doing so good.
He's doing tremendous. We love you, Mick. Moving right along, I want to shout out Cop Shop, which is Gerard Butler, Frank Grillo. It's a silly bounty hunter movie about a guy who's getting hunted in a police station. It looks funny. It looks
In a
silly.
police station?
Yes, in a police. He gets himself arrested because he's being hunted by bounty hunters who want to kill him. And so the bounty hunter gets himself arrested, so they're in prison together. It
How
looks
big is this police station?
It's not very big. It's a small town police station. There's 2 cells.
And they're hunting him? All right,
Yes.
I guess I just have to watch the trailer.
Gotta check out the trailer, man. Gotta check out the trailer.
That movie sounds right up Gerard Butler's like lane, considering he was
Right.
in a movie called The Bounty Hunter.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
We've got The Collection, which was directed by Mariana Palka, who's a female director, about a grieving father grappling with the seedy, manipulative world of high-stakes debt collection. Support female filmmakers. We have brothers Christian and Justin Long doing a movie called Lady of the Manor. Justin Long also stars in it. In addition, we have Blue Bayou, which is directed, written, and starring Justin Chon, who's best known for his role in the Twilight series. But he is an American-born Korean director / actor. Looks like a really, really emotional movie about a man living in the Louisiana Bayou who finds out that he's an illegal immigrant and like the struggle that he has with being a citizen in identity, but not in nature. The Eyes of Tammy Faye, starring Jessica Chastain and Andrew Garfield, looks super cool. We've got quite a few documentaries coming out this week, a lot of them directed by women. My Name is Polly Murray, which is about a non-binary Black lawyer and activist. Boris Karloff, Man Behind the Monster, which is about Boris Karloff, the actor.
He's famous for Frankenstein, right?
Yes. In Belanche's Classroom, directed by Connie Hodgman, a female director. And then documentary ? The Nowhere Inn, directed by Bill Bentz and written by Carrie Brownstein and Annie Clark, more popularly known as Saint Vincent.
Wow. Oh, Carrie Brownstein. I know her. She's in Portlandia.
It's a movie about Saint Vincent trying to make a movie about Saint Vincent.
Interesting.
Yeah, and like the struggle between who is Saint Vincent and who is Annie Clark.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Tricky.
Finally, everyone's talking about Jamie. Is a
Everyone
feature
is?
film adaptation of a musical. Looks super fun. The Mad Woman's Ball is directed, written, and starring Melanie Laurent. Based on the book by Victoria Mass, female filmmakers. The last thing I want to shout out is The Killing of Kenneth Chamberlain, which is based on a true story, directed and written by David Medell. Lots of cool movies coming out. Gentlemen, is there anything you are looking forward to seeing that is coming out soon?
Dune.
Dune.
Dude.
Good one.
James Bond, No Time to Die comes out the beginning of October.
We just watched a trailer for something really good.
Ooh, the Jake Gyllenhaal one.
Oh,
He plays a 911 operator, really tries to like save this person.
The Guilty. Again, another quarantine movie. I'm noticing them more and more, but it's so creative the way that people are making.
No!
What's happening right now?
The thing is happening. Your voice is on loop right now. I hope that recorded, yo. You gotta make a beat out of that.
Anyways, you were saying, Logan?
I don't think that he can talk. I don't think he's able to. I think his computer is out of storage.
Oh,
He can no longer talk. He's frozen now. He's out of here.
Should we just move on to Rex?
We can move on to Rex. I mean, are we doing the rest of this podcast without him? That seems like it's what's gotta happen. The show must go on.
Jacob, what are you recommending this week?
I've been watching a lot of old movies. I saw the original Oliver Twist movie that was made in the 40s that I had already seen, like the musical version of Oliver, with all the musical numbers.
It's a Hard Knock Life.
That's not it. That is not the musical. I'm thinking of more like Who will buy this wonderful morning? Such a sky, I swear I could fly.
Is Oliver the one where he's like, may I have another?
May I have some more?
Yeah.
See the musical, but also see the original. At Shang-Chi, I gotta recommend that.
I gotta big time agree on that.
I would also like to recommend Casey Musgrave's new album Star-Crossed, which just came out today. I listened to the whole thing and it is a vibe. Very much more pop than country, but she keeps it interesting and I like it.
Logan, welcome back.
Welcome back to the Packcast, Logan. Do you have any recommendations?
I do. Sorry, my computer overheated.
It's okay. Just put some water on it next time.
I put a book underneath it. So it shouldn't do that for the rest of the podcast.
Is it a cold book?
I wouldn't say cold.
What book is it?
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
Good choice. A good choice.
What do I rec this week? Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. American Horror Story double feature. Very fun. Love me some vampires. Macaulay Culkin in that is just fantastic. He's fabulous. As is Evan Peters. As is Sarah Paulson.
Like always.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Very fun. Loving the anime. Watched some more episodes with collective member Michael Jorge. So super enjoyed that. In terms of video games, I'm playing Far Cry New Dawn. I just beat Rayman Legends.
Congratulations.
Thank you, a little Dead by Daylight. finishing up season 3 of F1 Drive to Survive. And this weekend, because it will have already happened, I watched Monza.
We're racing in Monza.
We're racing in Monza.
The
Cannot
temple
wait
of
for F1.
speed.
Do you guys want like a little F1 podcast? Maybe an F1 segment in the podcast? Let us know.
It's niche, you know.
Yeah, but it's us.
True that. True that.
I wouldn't mind talking about it.
Ted Lasso. Also, Ted Lasso, favorite show on television right now.
Jeremy, you got to watch more Apple TV shows.
They really bring the thunder.
Things that I would recommend because I've seen them. I saw the first 2 episodes of Marvel's What If last night. Very entertaining. Very.
That 2 was great.
Animated, and Chadwick Boseman, fantastic job in the 2nd episode. I mean, besides Chadwick Boseman's performance, there's just so many things to like about episode 2. I've also been playing the Demon's Souls remake on PlayStation 5. It is very difficult, and I do not want to throw my DualSense across the room.
Yes, you do.
Still reading Dune Messiah. Excellent book. Would recommend Shang-Chi as well, and The Legend of the Ten Rings. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I also took today to listen to the new Baby Keem album, The Melodic Blue. Two-Phone Baby Keem, you already know who it is. Kendrick's cousin. Johan's cousin, right?
Is it Johan's cousin?
I don't know.
Let's look up our facts.
I gotta check my sources.
Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar share blood. So if that isn't enough of a cosign from life, then I don't know what is.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It's not Baby Keem who Jahan is related to. It's Lil Duval.
Oh,
Very different.
Yeah,
Very different.
I know who that is. Yeah.
Lil Duval did that song with Snoop Dogg. We gonna start this thing off right.
We got bad bitches in the house tonight.
No,
We
but
gonna
like
start this thing off right.
Smile, bitch, come on. If you're breathing, you achieving. No.
Well, that's all the Recs we have this week.
As always,
Make sure you click that like button, smash it, even if you feel like it. Click the bell if you want to get notified whenever we put up a new video. Subscribe if you haven't. And always keep an eye out for Blackwolves content.
comment down below if you know the song that Jacob's talking about so he feels a little bit better about himself.
And as always, I'm Jeremy Van Suarez.
I'm Logan Riley Bruder.
And
I'm Jacob Wade.
and we bid you
bit.
oh yeah. Okay, bye.
See ya.
A sloppy landing, boys. A sloppy landing.